opposite. And I'm writing and I name it A Moment Without God. Have you ever experienced a time when you break up with your loved one? It hurt, right? Or some of you not. And some people are, wait a second, you will not be hurt unless you love that person so much. As the same way, the brokenness between you and God, when it's break, it's disaster. I don't like it. I feel the hurt so much. And everything that it was positive turned out negative completely. Last time, like I said, I shared with you how much I'm in love with God and how much I like being in His arms, in His presence. When you're in love with Him, it's so beautiful that you don't even want to be separate from Him ever again. And I pray every single day that I will be close to Him and I will live my life to please Him. The more that I feel I love God, the more I desire to live for Him, and the stronger the temptation is. I feel like my life is in a battlefield. Sometimes I'm loose and sometimes I won't. I try so hard to live right with God, and I pray to Him to hide me under His righteousness, to keep me away from any temptation, but still, I fall again and again. And I was so mad so that I talked to the devil. I don't know if any Christian ever talked to the devil, but I do. I said, I know you are so good. You are so good at tricking people. You want to fight with me? Let's fight. I'm going to fight you. But then I'm tired and I want to give up. So then I said, you know what? You're not embarrassed to fight with a girl? Why don't you leave me alone? And then I do that, but then, of course, He will not let me be alone. He wants to try. He will look for any opportunities to take me apart from God. I don't know if any of you experienced that brokenness between you and God, but for me, it's the worst experience ever in my entire life. Last month, I was almost completely lost in the field. I don't know exactly what was going on, but I know that I can't hear the word of God anymore. Lately, I was so tired. By the time I got home, I still have to work on my homework. By the time I fell asleep many times while I was studying. Usually, I got up early in the morning around 8 o'clock, and I was studying, listening to the music, and I felt the presence of God, and I love it. But now I couldn't do it anymore because I woke up late. So I changed my schedules to evening, but still, so many things going on. And that's why I realized I was almost falling in a dark pit. When you're being firm for God, you start realize your behavior change. I was very rude, but now you guys don't really know, but I have no patience at work or even in my home, even with my sibling. And not much love for others, and I don't even want to see people much. My thought also changed from positive to negative. I dislike about myself feeling ugly, because most of people say I'm fat, so I don't like about myself. I was calling myself pig, a loser, suck, and crazy. Nothing was going right with me. Financially, personally, emotionally, and with the school too. I had a tough time. Very, very tough time, and I was depressed. When I don't hear the word of God, then you start hearing the bad guy inside you try to mess up with your thought. And he starts telling me, Dahgay, you are bad. You know, nobody cares about you. Who do you think you are? You try to teach the kid and you're not that good? And you don't deserve to serve your God. You are not important in the final word. You shouldn't leave. You are a very horrible person. You should go. And I was like, that's scary because I'm not that person and I'm very positive at dating. And then, so then I feel so hurt, so I don't know what to say. Everything turned dark. And then I went into my living room and I turned all the light and I cried and cried. And my sister tried to talk to me, but then I just don't want to listen to her. Then I heard that the voice tell me, why do you come back to me? Read my word and talk to me. And then I ignore him. I said, I don't want to talk to you. I know you see how hard I had to go through, and you let me go through this alone. I went to sleep with tears, and then something started telling me, you're gonna be okay, and then something comforting me, console me. But then in the morning, I wake up and feel fresh, and I was like, even if I fail the class or get C, I don't get A as I wanted to, that's okay, I'm gonna retake it again and again until I master it. No, it's not the end of the world yet. And then, so I feel better, and I told my sister that, you know what, I feel better a lot today. And she's told me, I prayed for you last night. When I stopped talking to God, she was the one to pray for me. So I'm very thankful for that. And with this hard lesson, I learned that not even a moment that God forsook me. And when I heard the song, there was a song called Not for a Moment I Forsake You. I was crying, and I asked God to give me another chance to walk with Him. Thank you.